Oh, it didn't work. Okay. What's up, y'all? So this is not your usual video when it comes to my page. And I mean, it's not a usual topic that I would speak about. It's not a... It's kind of out of place, really, for the type of page that I have. But this might be for somebody who was not expecting this message, who I'm going to give this message to. Because the thing is, I know that entertainment or just to see what I'm doing, to hear what I think about various television shows. But I know that even the people who are here for that, I know there's some people who are aspiring content creators. And I don't mean just aspiring to create content, because some people who follow my page create content already. But there was a time period where I used to create content and not make any money for it. And I'm not sitting here trying to say that I make so much money, but I will say that I have made two successful pages, and I've learned ways how to be successful at making a monetized YouTube page or like a page in general. And I've learned things that are a waste of time. So I know to a lot of you, I'm new, as in you didn't know who I was before. Maybe, what season was season 24 of Big Brother? I want to say 2022. It had to be 2022 because it was 2 seasons ago and they do 1 season a year. So hi Marshall. So I was new to a lot of y'all in 2024, but I was not new to social media or YouTube or making money on YouTube or anything like that. I was new to the YouTube partnership program itself, but I was not new to generating content and creating money. And the thing is, that was so interesting. When I started my most successful time period when it came to creating content, it was the 2022 season 24 of Big Brother, when I was sitting in my living room, and a lot of people were making fun of the living room, and they were making fun of the phone that I was using to create my content on. They were like, oh, this dusty phone, the pixels on your phone, the sound quality. But that was the time period where my videos were the most watched. I'm saying that for a reason. People don't know this. I should say, the people who have just met me via 2022 and on don't know this about me. I do video editing. So it's not just a matter of I can't do that or I don't know how to do that. As funny as it is, people think that I just don't know how to do that. I'm not 1,000% tech savvy when it comes to let's say following the latest trends or using the newest features on the apps that are out there. I'm not hip to all that. That's true. But in terms of creating high quality content, in terms of the actual video quality, having the camera equipment, I've had a DSLR camera. I bought my DSLR camera in 2014. I have a video camera that is better than most, unless you are a professional videographer that has some kind of high quality equipment that is required for your job or something. The average person does not have better video equipment than me. But funny enough, I don't use it, and I'm going to tell you why. When I started and I wanted to create a page that was going to get me into the YouTube partnership program, I spoke to a producer, like a video producer for YouTube. And if y'all don't know what a producer is, in this case, it was somebody who actually records videos, edits them, He had the password to my YouTube page, so he would post the videos. He would time the times that he was posting the videos. He told me, post those videos. We're gonna post a video every Monday at, let's say, 8 p.m. We would go over the topics at the beginning of the week. He would be like, all right, create me a topic list. We're going to go over the topics. We're going to talk about the topics that you're going to talk about, like a whole production team, like what you would see happen on a TV show, right? So I created 50 topics and we lined everything up. We're going to go through these topics one by one. So I made write-outs for each one of those topics. It was very detailed. And then I would practice it. He had me using a teleprompter app where I had everything written in the teleprompter app and it was sitting in front of me. I would kind of read it. I would do takes. I would do retakes, right? So it post every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. And you can still see some of that content if you were on my music and mental health page and scrolled all the way to the beginning videos, like the first videos that were ever on that page. You would see those videos are highly produced. I did not edit them. I just recorded the content. Hi, Elma. I just recorded the content and then the producer did the rest. But we did a lot of work, like I said, giving him the topics ahead of time. And then after I gave him the topics, going through them with him, reading them to him, rehearsing them, doing multiple takes, and then the video being chopped up and edited and all that. And he was like, it's going to build up slowly and then you're going to be a star. I said, cool. Not that I cared about being a star, but I cared about making money on the page. So we put those videos up. They were getting 20, 30, 40 views. And it would take the amount of time it would take the whole process for each video, including those conversations about the topic, his suggestions, the edits that I would make to the written part of the content, the takes that we would do, and then his video editing process. It could easily be 8 to 10 hours per each video to get 20, 30 views. The subscribers during that time period, I don't even think crawled over 100 subscribers. I think working with him for about 4 to 5 months, I think I probably got about between 50 and 60 subscribers. And I was paying a good amount per week and per month for this guy to assist me, right? Before him, because that was just one example, before him and before I started that page, I had another page. And I spent a lot of time on the videos when it came to, I would prop up my video camera. I'd create the topics myself. This was before him. I would record myself. I would spend time on my video editing app, going through, adding music, adding graphics, adding all that good stuff to the video. And then I would put it on there and think, I'm like, this is a masterpiece. This is genius. This is beautiful. I'd post it and then 10, 12 people would watch it and 2 people would comment on it. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at other people's videos. I'm like, this is better than videos that I see with 1,000 views, 10,000 views, 50,000 views. I see people every day who are not even celebrities or well-known figures and not people that you would know if you saw on the street, with videos that are just significantly higher viewed than mine and pages that are way higher views than mine. But I stuck to my same formula because I was like, good content is good content. There's something I learned in marketing though. In my marketing classes that I did back in 2008-7 in college, where the teacher was like, you can make the best product in the world, but if there's not a market for it, then it doesn't matter how good the product is. And that's the same thing like YouTube. you could create something that is amazing. When I say leave your ego at the door, this is what I mean by it. You could literally create something that is the best piece of work in the world. Like, this work that you put together is fire. And you can look at it and you can compare it to other people's work, and you're like, my work is better than this work that has 50 times more views than mine. But you can't look at it like that. You have to look at it like you have to make adjustments according to what people actually like. And that's what I mean by ego at the door. So for me, I remember creating this really intelligent content. And some of you might even remember some of the content that I was creating on my other page, where I was putting together PowerPoints. I was walking through the PowerPoints. I was actually creating those PowerPoints from scratch. No AI. I was using my own brain. Just things that I have learned and gathered over the years, putting them together, going through them. They were interactive. I had pictures to the table. It was just, I was doing a lot, which I thought was just very high quality, and it was. But the thing that matters on YouTube or on these pages is not necessarily the quality, it's the engagement. That's what you're doing it for. I mean, if you're not doing it for the engagement or the money, disregard, because maybe there are some people who just do this just because they like it and it's a fun hobby. But if you're somebody who is trying to create some kind of a name for yourself, or you are trying to create something that produces you some kind of an income, the engagement matters. So now to fast forward to when the page first got monetized. After creating hella high quality content, highly produced, very visually attractive, with a great microphone and a great camera and all that amazing stuff, and not even coming close to cracking the 1,000 subscribers that were required at that particular point in time, which is less now, but that's what it was at the time. I wasn't even close to cracking that. I said, oh man. So I post a video of Taylor Hale, and some of you might not know who Taylor Hale is, but a lot of you probably will if you're following this page. Taylor Hale from Big Brother 24. I posted a short video of her eating a bag of Lay's chips, and that video got about 4,000 views. Now, to put that into some perspective and context, everything that I had done on that page combined to that point had not received 4,000 views in total. You put all the views of every video I did on that channel to that point together, and it did not reach 4,000 views. So I said, oh, for whatever reason, this video of Taylor Hale eating this bag of Lay's potato chips, people are more interested in that than my whole page. So instead of being like, oh, these dummies, why do they like this so much more than this really great content that I put on here that should be saving people's lives? Why? Instead of saying that, I said, let's try to pivot a little bit and see what I can do with this. So sometime shortly after that, I turned on my cell phone camera and I said, let me just talk to the people about Big Brother, see what happens. Turned it on. I've told this part of the story before. I think about 4 people were on my live that first time that I ever did a live. Hi, Cass. Hi, Elma. I'm sorry. Hi, Elma from Philippines. I can't read that name, so I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try to butcher it. You might have to give me a second because I'm stopping in 7-Eleven really quick. So y'all are going to have to give me a 2-minute break. I'm in my bag right now, though. And for those who don't know what in my bag means, like, Sometimes when I try to make these videos, I'm all over the place. I'm kind of on point to the topic, but I have to take a short break to stop in the 7-Eleven real fast. Give me a minute, y'all. Please give me a minute. Allow for this commercial break. Okay. Commercial break. Oh. Who's here, by the way? Let's see. I'm not answering that one. Matter of fact. Thank you. Okay. Now get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Don't worry, I remember where I was. I took a nap today. I'm an old man, in case y'all don't know. I took a nap today and I woke up from that nap. I feel fantastic. Sometimes I take a nap and I feel more tired, but this was like a 1 hour nap. And I woke up and I was like, boy, that was just what the old man needed and just what the doctor ordered. Anyways, so this is where I was. The ego part of me said, I've created such terrific, amazing content. I've spent hours working on this great, high quality, highly produced content that nobody watched. I post this bag of this person eating a bag of potato chips. And the video is my highest viewed video on that page. What is going on in the world, right? But that's the ego side of me. The other side of me said, let's roll with this. You know, let's find a way to take advantage of what people are actually watching. Because it doesn't matter, like I said earlier, what I learned in my marketing class. It doesn't matter if the content is the best content in the world that has ever been created in the world if nobody is watching the content. So I pivoted. I never had a goal to talk about reality TV. Despite the fact I did watch reality TV, I was it was never my goal to talk about it on a channel. I didn't want to do that. But I said, people seem to be interested in me speaking about this on this channel. So let's just speak about it and see what happens. Like I said, I didn't use my DSLR camera. I didn't use any high quality webcam. I had a really crusty computer that is out of commission at this point. But I mostly used my phone. So the production quality was very low, but it was the highest views that I had ever received in my life. And the reason why was because I was willing to leave my ego at the door. So if you are a content creator who is sitting around banging your head against the wall and saying, why is my content so good? Hit the like button, by the way, if you're enjoying this. If you are especially if you're new to the channel. Like button, comment, subscribe to the channel, because I'm talking to somebody here, because there's the most people that have been on here in a while, so I'm obviously talking to somebody. Instead of banging your head against the wall and saying, why is my content not producing the views, the subscribers, the memberships, whatever it is that I need, start trying different things. Go back to the drawing board. If you know that you've been posting a certain type of thing for a while, don't think of it as a waste of time. Think of it as trial and error. Think of it as a learning experience. Nobody typically ever starts to do something today and then figures out how to succeed at it tomorrow. You're gonna have to fall on your face a few times. You're gonna have to stumble. You're gonna have to post that video that took you an hour to put together, and you looked at it and said, this is the best thing that I've ever done, and then 3 people look at it. You're going to have to go through that. Now, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting the same result. The way how I got to a point of at least the success level that I reached now was because when it wasn't working for a while, I said, shoot, I have to do something else. And something that I learned from reading different books about YouTube strategies for success, and I'm not going to lie to you, don't buy a bunch of those books for YouTube strategies for success. I mean, I went to the library. I didn't buy any. I got them from the library. But what I'm saying is, don't spend a lot of time on those. That's not my point of saying this. I did get one really good thing from one of those books that I read about succeeding at YouTube. The best thing to help you, one of the best tools, one of the very best tools to help you succeed on YouTube. Oh, let's get rid of this person. I think timeout is good enough. Okay, one of the best tools sorry, love from Idaho, what's up? But no. Anyways, one of the best tools to give you free advice on how to succeed on your YouTube page is your comment section. I owe the comment section everything for getting my page to a place of monetization, because I started looking in the comment section when I went live, and people started saying what they like and what they don't like. Hey, Mark, I like when you do this. Hey, I like when you go on at this specific time. I like when you talk about this. I like when you do this. I like when you do that. And in real time, I was taking all that into consideration, because your customer base can talk to you directly right in your comment section. Yes, you do have to wade through some trolls. Some people are just going to put random stuff in there, like troll comments in the comment section, and there's nothing you can do about that. You just have to learn to skip that. Get yourself some mods, and they'll help you clean all that up. But at least a good 30 to 40% of your comments in your comment section, take them as constructive criticism, because people are obviously watching you for a reason, and they're directly able to talk to you right then and there. Even if it's not live, even if it's a pre-recorded video and you post it and then there's stuff in the comment section. I used to be offended when somebody would get in the comment section and be like, Mark, I don't like this. Well, if it's just somebody who's like, I don't like you, that's one thing. If they don't like you, they don't like you. I mean, I block those people. I tend to not really carry too many people on here who openly just say, I don't like you. But if they say, I don't like something about your content or your delivery or something that could possibly be changed or made better, I'll get off of here. I'll think about it. And I'll say to myself, is there some truth to that? Is that something that I could change, improve on, make better? And then I will try something different. And oftentimes, things that people have told me um, have made my content better. Another thing is, once people start to support you for real, you get things from them. And I don't mean things like gifts per se, but I mean like you get them offering to help you with things, and I've learned to say yes to people's help. Like if you look at my banner, my mindful reality banner on this page, I didn't make that. I didn't ask anyone to make me a banner. I just said, hey y'all, this is my email address. If you have any comments, I mean, if you have any suggestions, things that you want to see, topics that you want to hear me talk about, things that you think that I could improve about the page, here's my email address. Email me, I'll respond. I don't get as many emails now as I used to, but I used to get emails every week about different things. And somebody was like, I think you could spruce up your page by changing the background graphics and this and that, whatever they said. Happened to be a graphic designer, or even if they weren't a graphic designer, they knew how to make banners somehow. So here, Mark, here's some suggestions. Here's some banners that I made for you. You can pick any of them that if you like it, and you can use it, right? I didn't ask for that. There's been other things that people have created for me, suggested for me to do. Um, I remember even, let's say, we did our Big Brother preview panel, and a couple of people that I asked, I said, I don't have the time right now to actually go through all those players' intro videos. So can you please do me a favor, summarize, lead out for me? And those people did that. And I know Lisa was one of them, and I believe that I want to say Tasha. Even if it wasn't even if she wasn't one of them, I don't remember 100%. But she's helped me with a lot of things like that. So your tribe that you build up. Your tribe that you build up is going to help with your success as well. I think I have one, maybe two more things to say. Let's see. One of them is, don't get too worried about the ups and downs. Like if you happen to reach a point where the algorithm is algorithming, like I seem to be right now, and you jump on here and you see 50 subscribers and you're like, I mean 50 viewers, and you're like, hey, I got 50 viewers, now everything is just gonna go up from here. Then you get on the next day and you see 5 viewers. Don't think that it's because your content was good enough for 50 people to look at today, and tomorrow it's only good enough for 5 people. It's not necessarily the content. Make a super focus when you see those bigger numbers on engaging the new people that you've got, because I've learned from this game. I could see 200 people on one of my videos today and 15 people tomorrow. And the thing is, it doesn't matter that there was 200 yesterday and 15 today. If out of the 200, I got 3 or 4 people that are really dedicated, that are like, Mark, I subscribed to your channel and I'm a new supporter. Those 3 to 4 people could be people who consistently come to your channel. They consistently engage in the chat. They might subscribe to a membership. They might send the video that they found you on to their friend, their family member, whoever, and then it might breed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. How do I undo this, Cass? I apologize. I apologize. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that, Cass. I'm sorry. I accidentally timed out, Cass. Whoops. Anyways, I'm sorry to those that I was continuing to do this. Yeah, so just focus on getting the most engagement that you can out of those fluctuations. Don't give up. Keep posting, and eventually you're going to succeed. And that's what I got. And also, I guess one last thing is, it took me, I think, 3 tries before I got approved by the YouTube partnership program. It was hard. Even though there's people who have applied more than 3 times, it was the weight of the fact that I was trying for years to get approved for the YouTube partnership program, and it was never working out for me. Just keep going. It doesn't work the first time. There's a million other doors. There's a million other things you could try. There are so many things that you can do differently in order to foster that success. And I just believe that you keep knocking on the door long enough, you're going to succeed. I might make a part 2 to this video because I'm hopping off right now, but thank you so much for the engagement. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so now. If you are subscribed, please make sure to like and comment on the video. If you haven't hit the notification bell, please do so. If you have hit the notification bell already, but you're not getting notified, go ahead and go back to where you did that originally. Not unsubscribe. Click the bell off and then click the bell back on. And by the way, super chats are open, super likes, super thanks, and channel memberships. Thank you all for your support, and I'll